I am not Dolan.
Oh shit! Oh my god, that would have been so cool. Fuck!
You are not welcome here. Leave this place. Who goes there? What's your purpose here in town? Are you the leader of this ragtag bunch of loonies? Yes. If it is you, then I am speaking with you. All right. If you're going to be like that, then you can sleep outside. Farewell, friends. Look, it's 10 p.m. I've got a long night ahead of me. I don't really like night duty, and I don't know who you are or where you're coming from. So, if you want to get in town, why don't you tell me what the deal is? A minstrel? You look like a northerner. Are you from those frigid lands, stranger? My mother always told me it was deathly bad luck to ignore a minstrel in his time of need. Very well. You may enter the town. The rest of you will have to find room and board wherever you can, but minstrel, there's bread and salt for you at my abode. Minstrel, I know not even your name. I'm sure you've ventured to stranger lands and seen much more beautiful women than I. I can't imagine why you would even consider such a thing. Please, come to my abode, break bread with me, share my bread and salt. Perhaps you could tell me a story of the outside world. I've never left jail. And she sort of like puts her hands over her mouth and she says, "My goodness, can you tell me of a time when you encountered one of these frost lions? How did you escape?" "Duncan, I don't think you're telling me the truth." And she sort of pouts. "Tell me a real story." "Duncan, I think it's time for bed. I will see you in the morning, good sir." "They sell them at the market." "Ah, by the gods of night and death, what is it you want, lady?" "Ah, that's better. All right, come in. What's this about the sulphurous book you're looking for?"
No.
All right. Muenor, come bless these travelers and grant them succor from their travails. Bring them into your bosom and hold them as safe and grant them what they seek. Come in. There's a couple of pallets in the back. By all means, help yourselves. Milady, you should come pay obeisance to the statue to Muenor, and he will help you with your problems. Kneel here before the statue and make your claims to Muenor, and he will send you a vision this evening that will help you recover your stolen belongings. Now, if you don't mind, I'll head back to my sleep. Welcome to the Temple of Muenor. "Oi, you there! Turn round." "Yeah, I thought it was you. You're that minstrel, ain't you? And you're that thief, that halfling who was with him last time. You're gonna need to come with us. Let's go. It's time to take you to the dungeons. We're going to try you for running scams on Jon. My name is Verret, and I'm here to ensure that you're taken to justice."
Your name's Ferret?
"You have both been. We have all been given your descriptions by Jon. He says that the two of you have been trying to swindle him out of his hard-earned coin by selling him some kind of a book." "Verret, that does sound like an interesting point. Maybe they're not trying to swindle Jon. Jon doesn't have the strongest head on his shoulder." Well, you know, Duncan, you seem like a good man, and it's very clear that this woman is seducing you into a life of crime and forgery. And they say, "All right, we're going to take her into custody and post a bail of 10 coin. Unless, of course, Duncan, you'd like to pay that charge for her now." "Well, I'm not a family man, but I like to go out on the town and have a drink or two. Maybe see what the local tavern wenches are up to, if you know what I'm saying, and I think you do. I'm not into the short ones, but I'll take you up on your offer, friend. I'll let her go, and I'll meet you at, say, the Cat's Paw this evening? Just after sunset?" "Yes, absolutely. That's when my shift is over." "Benton, stop pissing out the front." "Sorry, Pop." "Damn it, son, customers. What can I do for you?" All right, spit it out. What do you need? It's very finely crafted. There's no flaws in it whatsoever. Clearly a very valuable piece of crystal. Simply examining it visually will not give me the information I need in order to ascertain its magical properties. But if you leave it in my care for about 3 days and deposit a fee of 100 coin, well, I'll be able to identify it for you and tell you if there's anything interesting. Why, I'll cast a couple powerful secret arcane spells. I'll have to concoct and render down the powder of a lotus flower and expend an amount of diamond dust, which of course the coin cost covers the purchasing cost of these arcane ingredients. I'll speak a few sharp words, and the magical spheres will sing to me as I open my mind and consider this gem. This looks, it's a historied item for sure. The only orb that fits this description that I've heard of came about in the year 572 or thereabouts, when the famous wizard Oraug created a series of orbs that he brought with him for some unknown reason. It's said that he lost all of them at various locations in the Beholder's Eye Mountains. The Eye of Cathrist? He sort of goes a little bit quiet and he says, Cathrist hasn't been seen here in 40 years. But I remember when he was around. Those were dark times. Dark times indeed. Look, lady, my father was killed by Cathrist. I don't know anything else about him. You need anything? The heart, the eye, I don't know. Any body part of this creature is probably buried wherever it is. Or hopefully buried. He says, I'll tell you what. Why don't you meet me at the Cat's Paw this evening? We'll have ourselves a grand old time. I'll tell you a couple tales. How's that sound to you? Ah, this is a very fine tapestry. It looks like it's been damaged almost. It's really a shame. It would have been worth probably almost 75 coins if someone had not, painfully attached these beads to both ends. But as it stands, says Sakat, I will give you 50 coin for this tapestry. It looks like a fine piece that will bring me a fine price. What do you say? Duncan, I hear you're paying for everybody here at the bar tonight. He says, yes, that's just my servant boy. He's keeping the walk clear of the leaves. Quiche is the best quiche. You know it's true. Duncan, everybody thinks they're buying your drinks. No, wait, other way around. Everybody thinks you're buying their drinks. I'm out a lot of money, Duncan. What do you say? Damn. He says, oh, hello. What can I do for you? Cleric, holy man. Minstrels, bards, and scouts, they're all very unreliable people. Whoa, what can I help you with, my friend? What do you have in mind? Well, I was going to take you out back and flog you a couple times for your insolence, but instead of that, why don't you preach something to the crowd here, and at the end of the night you can help do the dishes. Get to the kitchen, and and we'll call it even. All right, that'll be 3 coin, Mr. Joan. You brought me a lot of business last night, my friend. I wish you good luck in your travels into the Beholder's Eye Mountains. Sounds like the tomb of Cathrist will be a challenge for ye. Oh, if you come back, it'll be special enough. Aye, to drive your enemies before you, see them, conquered, to see something, lamentations, women. I'm just a tavern keeper, why are you asking me? Young halfling lass, Your tab is 40 coin from last night. For you and your friends. Do you intend to pay up? Young lass, all I need is coin. If you leave me the 40 coin and you bring me back a fancy jewel, I'll give you the coin back. What have you got in there? You leave me something valuable of yours as insurance, and I'll extend you the credit. You brought me a lot of business last night. It's not every tavern that has Joan pay them a visit. This woman looks like she pumps. All right. You come back, you bring me something shiny, I'll let you have this back. Until then, it's going on the wall of my room. Oh, yes. No, Lobelia. I love that tapestry. It hangs above my bed now. And Fink was such a good man. He gave such great entertainment that night in our humble establishment, the Cat's Paw. I cannot take your money. And Lady Amsa, I remember her as well. Incredibly long-winded and bitingly intelligent. In fact, sometimes it seems maybe she spoke too much for her own good. In fact, I think that has probably played a factor in how she died, and you are not telling everything there is to know about the death of this party. But I appreciate your gesture. I know for certain that this tapestry is not worth 30 coin. I will keep it. You keep your coin. To Fink and Lady Amsel. And may that damn dirty bastard Duncan rot in hell. Oh, the entire crowd goes, and they all start whispering, the undead hordes, the gem, the jewels, the gold. He's got thousands of coin. Oh my God. He's buying everybody drinks. Oh, he danced and he drank and he danced and he drank and then he had some sex. Yes. Duncan, yes, come into the parlor. You can wait right here. Are you comfortable, sir? Yes, he'll be right down. Oh my, Duncan! I never thought I'd see you again outside of chains. Do you know I set the guard to arrest you, you naughty boy, since you pulled that trick on me? That settles that, Duncan, now. What are you doing here? Oh yes, oh I do. In town here tonight, you mean the secret to eternal youth? A party? I love parties. Where
I know you would.
Is it Camilla's place? I love Camilla's.
Yes.
Of course not. The Cat's Paw. Geash's quiche. Wait here. I'll go get changed. Oh my. It looks like a party. Proprietor! A jug of mead for myself and my bardish friend. Drinks on me!
Goodbye, Joan. Thank you for the night.
Toodaloo! Well, Fink, you had a rough night. Is it part of Garen's teachings that you celebrate thus after successes? Very well. I like this Gerend. You told me all about him last night in your drunkenness. After a few cups, you waxed very eloquently about the glory of Gerend, the knower of secrets. I am interested. I will join you on your journey, and I will seek riches for you.
Get
What
her
say
name.
you, Fink? My name is Chana. I am an elf of the mountains. In civilization only for rare periods of time. I make my trade as a tracker, and occasionally as a minstrel.
A minstrel?
I know the song of Olaf and his 12 ogre lovers. I sang it along with you last night. Aye, it was me. But now is not the time for song. Now, Fink, is the time for action. Is it not? Why, Duncan? I see we meet again. Don't you know a wild elf goes where she pleases? Duncan, our time together was precious, but unfortunately it had to end. And now, I am only interested in the loot, and not the booty. I'll meet you all outside. Just come find me when you're ready to leave. You're very true. If you hadn't told me about this place, we never would have found it. But without me, you never would have found the place you described. Is there not a cavern behind these falls? Is there not a back wall upon which we may find a secret door? But of course, only Duncan the Great, Duncan of the
I put my
rocky
hand on my
flute,
hips and look up in the air.
Duncan of Willie's Willie.
I wouldn't
Only
say
he
I
could
just
possibly tell us how to open the door. Duncan, do you by any chance have a fire starting equipment in your sack? Lady Amsel, do you by any chance have fire starting equipment in your sack? By any chance, do you have fire starting
Wait, I
equipment
can
in your
still
sack?
provide
We're all going to be
light.
very, very cold on the other side of the falls. Good luck, Lobelia. Tell us what you find. Ah, that's a handy spell. I hope you keep it ready. Come now, turn around, young lad or lady. Yes, I like your direction. Maybe more of a crazy diamond.
Maybe so.
Shine on, you crazy diamond. Oi! What's the story? Oh, I'm gonna fight for Gerand. I like Gerand. He likes secret things, like, gemstones in pockets, which I like too. My name's Skratch, and I've been living in Jaowin for 9, 12, 7. I'm 15 years old. Well, I'm a burglar. I go to people's pouches and I reach in them and I takes what I likes. Well, I stole 5 shiny trinkets off of Joan. Absolutely not. I keep them in my special secret hiding spot. Well, it's very special and very secret. So, if you pay me 20 coin, I'll tell you where to find it, and then we can hide our coin there together. I like this game. Would you rather get dunked in a pit of lava or get fucked by a treant? I don't care what you think of me. I'm just as strong and powerful as you. You go toss it. Oi, Duncan. How do we get into this place anyway? No,
I'm
it's
just
not
fucking
true.
with you. There's a
It's
button
not
over
true.
there.
Oi, you fucking Oi, that's real fancy magic. I like that. Oh my god! Stop that incessant noise. By Garen and Malchior and all the gods above. Oi, this is a right hassle. Oi, lady, that was really neat. Can you teach me how to do that? Right. Fancy. Let's go on then, shall we? Lady Bella. It's very dark. Do you have a nightlight? Oi, shut the fuck up! Ain't you never been scared of nothing? God damn it! Right, that sounds right proper. Right then. Do it to me tunic. Bright like a star, bright like a star. God, bloody hell! Goddamn right you are! God, it's cold over here. What do you want, lady? Old lady. All right, but it's gonna cost you. We'll see about that later. What do you want, lady? What does it look like, lady? That thing's coming for us. Oh, fuck this. Blimey. The stone rumbles in response, and it says, bones and death. The song you hear is the song of Yenea, heart-shorn. She sings a song of mourning. The liquid resonates with the knowledge of 1,000 years. Lord Wyman, I am a jeweler and a collector of arcane artifacts, and I've heard that you are endeavoring to seek the tomb of the great worm Catharist. Is that true? If it so happens that you find any ancient artifacts in the tomb, I would be more than happy to to give them a once-over, give you my frank appraisal of them as items, as it were, for a reduced cost. What do you say? 50% off for someone of your stature? Yes. Yes. Come with me into this nearby alleyway. Now, if you are an unscrupulous gentleman, well, then I have good news for you. It has just so happens that I sold to one Mr. Brequas a pearl necklace of some worth. In the middle of it hangs a ruby of uncomparable value. If you return it to me, well, ha 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 ha, I would split with you half of the asking price of the necklace, which for this particular item was 75 coin. No, 150 coin, 75 to you, 75 back in my pocket. What do you say, Lord Wyman? It's an opportunity not to be missed. Lord Wyman, a moment, if you please. Yes, well, you see, I don't... It's a little awkward. I apologize for the awkwardness. Well, I don't deal with people like that. Yes, it seems in my demurness, I have been perhaps a little bit obtuse. I don't like dealing with women. My, this is a rather fancy-looking gem you have. A flawless sapphire, one of the largest I've ever seen. I would be more than happy to offer you 125 coin for it. Yes, a good deal, I dare say. Well, Lord Wyman, it's been lovely doing business with you. I do hope you can find better companions than that. Oh, and if you intend to pay a visit to Brequas, I have it on good authority that this evening Brequas is heading to a party outside of his estate. He lives off of Silver and Brook Lane. If you head to that intersection, his house is the large red one with the garishly painted blue shutters. You should be able to enter very quickly via the second-story window, recover the string of pearls. Oh, you're that compatriot of Lord Wyman's, aren't you? Well, yes. What can I do for Lord Wyman today? Why did he send you? Oh, madam, I am not interested in your worldly goods. Huh. Lord Wyman told you about that, did he? Well, he also told you I offered him 25 coin for it, yes? Oh, well, yeah, you're in luck. I'm offering 25 coin for the return of that necklace. No. Listen here, young miss, lady. What are you, child? Give me that. It's mine. Fine, 50 coin. Saw. I never... Why you... Fine. Oh, my. Look at that little thing there. Gentlemen, shall we? Oh. My accent is just morphing slowly. It's like melting like a wax face.